So I wanted to give you a little bit of an update with what's happening with the energy these days and why is it that you should consider doing certain things like meditating, for example. We're finding ourselves energy-wise and time-wise midway between the winter solstice and the spring equinox. Midway between winter solstice and spring equinox is when the light finds itself in the highest point of gaining power in order to bring life forth in the spring. So this is a very powerful energy moment when life comes back. This is the time when life starts coming back. It's a very important initiating beginning time. So what's happening this year, we all have noticed so far that is going pretty crazy out there, right? So noticing that is going pretty crazy out there, we kind of need to prepare for it. We kind of need to figure out what are we going to do. Are we going to go with that flow, or we're going to create a separate flow that will serve us and bring us towards our goals, our dreams, and our manifestation points? So what's going to happen this year, we have two pivotal points into the energy. There are only 4 eclipses this year that are happening, and are happening strategically into March and September. So March and September into the spring and into the fall. The seasons in between. March is a season in between. There's an equinox when the darkness and the light are balancing. September is a season in between when the fall equinox is balancing and aligning. So we're finding ourselves into a balancing year. A balancing year is a very difficult energy year to navigate. What does that mean? The storm has already started. We are in the middle of an energy storm, and this energy storm is moving energy towards change. And when we move towards change, we are placed in a difficult position, not difficult position, but we're placed in a very dynamic position of making choices as we go. So what we want to do, we don't want to make the choices as we stumble into things. We want to make the choices as we stand within balance, as we stand within our alignment, and make the choices to serve our energy, our highest good and highest intentions. March is starting with a total lunar eclipse, followed immediately by a solar eclipse. September is starting with a total lunar eclipse, followed immediately by another solar eclipse. So this beautiful balance is reflected into the energy throughout this whole year. So we're right now at a very important time of making a decision of how do we want to navigate this energy? How do we want to walk through, fly through, flow through, or stumble into everything this year? Therefore, for this very reason, I have decided to create a meditation that will open the gates, that will work with the energy right before these eclipses. These eclipses are like energy knots that create gates to enter and gates to exit. Gates to enter open into March, gates to close open into September. In between, we have a choice. And that choice, considered from a wider perspective, is the storm is here, is going to continue unfolding, becoming probably more and more difficult to navigate if we're in the middle of it. So we have the choice of flowing with that and bypassing the energy gates that are opening, or opening those energy gates and stepping into the eye of the storm. Between March and September, there's an eye of the storm. There's an energy space that is open for us, and it's a choice that we can make to be witness. The eye of the storm is the witness of all that is. So we have the choice to remain witness to the storm, or we have the choice to step into it and be blown away by it, burn with it, be thrown into deep waters, dark waters, whatever it is that the storm has for us. Now, I'm not saying that going with the storm and experiencing that would be a bad thing. I'm just going to say it's going to be very difficult to do so. And I'm also going to say there's a choice that some of us have made long before this time. So it's either you choose to go through the storm, or you choose to step into the eye, be witness, and make your decisions from there For when this portal closes and you step into the gates outside in September, you're going to move on the other side with no damage, no energy scars, no spiritual crippling situation. For this, I have decided to create a 2-series meditation journey to create that beautiful reflection of the energy of this year into an opening gate, stepping into the eye of the storm, and then seeing the gate at the end where we have that choice to exit in a different way at the end. So I'm going to have a meditation that will initiate the opening of the energy gates on the new moon of February, on the 27th of February. And then the second meditation will follow into 11 days after. You will have a gap. You will have an eye of the storm preview where you will witness, you will process, you will make the decisions of how is it that you want to step into this energy portal. Because when we have such a tremendous opportunity, when we are offered this beautiful space to work with, we're also offered challenges in order to make the right decisions. So your decision is and should be completely and entirely yours. The way you navigate, the way you live, the way you react to life itself is all yours. So I'm inviting you to join me into this beautiful 2 meditations that will open, process, and close the gates and reflect the energy and actually set the foundation of what it is that you're going to go through this year. The foundation of what it is that you want to build on this year is going to set a very strong alignment and opportunity for your power to rise from within, to become fully aware what's happening outside of yourself, and to make the decisions based on what it is that your journey resonates with at this time. We're going to use crystals as usually. We're going to use the right plants that will guide us into the path in between, will guide us and will keep us into a complete balance as we walk into this space. I'm looking forward to guiding you. I'm looking forward to holding the doors open for these beautiful energy gates for you. And I'm looking forward to gather a powerful community of like-minded people, of beautiful souls, beautiful healers who are here not only to live by example, but also to hold the energy hands of so many others who are going through very difficult times right now. We will be ready to be witness and be able to hold an energy hand when it's needed.